Mathura, who can count the holy places in the city of Mathura? Unlimited. So by visiting these places, then all these anarthas, all these unwanted things we have, they're taken away. So we visited the deity of Adikesha. Paramgurudev not named his temple after himself. One names the temple after the famous persons or famous pastimes of that place. Like here in Sevakunj, Gurudev called Rup Sanatan Gaudiya. That is the place where Rup Sanatan did bhajan. Here we are, the Rupanuga Gaudiya bhajan, started following that. So actually Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj named his temple, this Keshavji, after the presiding deity of Mathura, that is Adikesha. So we heard from Pujapad Swami Maharaj, 8 times that temple was destroyed. 8 times. Can you imagine? Hindus built it, destroyed. Built it, destroyed. So we can see the evidence there. So this deity is the source of all other incarnations. Sri Jayadev Goswami would say, Keshavadrita Dasavidu. These all 9, I guess 10 incarnations, where they come from, they're all coming from Keshavdev. Actually, in his book Vaishnav Siddhanta Mala, Bhaktivinoda Thakur asked the question, how many incarnations of God are there? Vrindavan, how many incarnations of God are there? 1. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, there is one God, one Supreme Lord. Who is that? That is Keshav, Krishna, Swami Bhagavan. That one Bhagavan is perceived differently according to the mood of the devotee. Like Hanuman, he sees that Padatattva Keshav there, he sees him in the form of Ramchandra. But the gopis see him in the form of Nandanandan. But Bhagavan is one, not 10, 15 or 20. But to respect the mood of the devotee, he shows the devotee what they want to see according to their bhav, according to their mood. So we could not see, but on this deity of Keshav, there's marks of all the other incarnations on the body of that deity. There's Matsya, Kurama, Nrsimhadev, everyone have their mark on the body of Keshav. Therefore, when Krishna appears, all other incarnations appear inside his body. That is one speciality of Krishna's Swarup. Like when Lord Chaitanya appeared, because he is also Krishna, he is Krishna, Vilanananda. When Krishna appeared, there are all devotees of Nrsimhadev, Vaman, Ramchandra, Lord Narayan, everyone worshipped Lord Chaitanya like that. Maradi Gupta is Hanuman, but he would see it all. My Ramchandra has now taken this golden form and is performing Sankirtan Vilas here in Mayapur. Another devotee, Pradyumna, Nrsingananda Brahmachari, would see my Nrsingadev is now doing Sankirtan pastimes here in Mayapur. So Krishna can satisfy the mood of all, everyone. Anyway, we will hear so much this Kartik month about the 4 special qualities of Krishna, which are not present in any other incarnation. They Keshava Drita Dasaviti. So today we saw the source of all incarnations. So this Mathura is so much glorious. Ekratri Navasana Holy Bhakti Project. One who spends even one night in Mathura, that person never sees the womb of the mother again. So we heard from Pujapad Swami Maharaj in that same deity of Adikesha. There also Mahaprabhu can perform Sankirtan. There he met the Sunodiya Brahman, disciple of Madhavendra Puri. He also met this, he was just told, Subudhi Roy, all this Katha we heard. It's a very, very holy place, very divine place. Then very luckily we got a chance to visit the Janmastan, the birthplace of Krishna. So you can imagine the good fortune we have. So this guitarist, we want to bring some brahmacharis to speak also every night. So, the demigods being burdened, especially the earth planet, Earth planet is called in different places the wife of Vishnu, very dear to Bhagavan. Therefore, on this earth planet, she experienced so many burdens, so many demons like Kams, Putana, Trinavat, Agasur, Vyomasur, Jarasandh. No one can count so many demons. Pralambasur. Then these all had their millions and millions of followers. Jarasandh alone had armies of countless billions. There was Kal Yavan, so many demons. So when the earth planet, when the Vaishnavas dance on the earth, when the Vaishnavas walk upon the earth planet, she feels so much ecstasy, so much happiness. But when the non-devotees walk on her, she feels so much pain, so much distress. If there's some general problem in the universe, you can approach Indra. Indra's in charge, I'll explain that. Indra's in charge of just like general problems. Some local problem in the universe, Indra will take care of those demons. Indra, because he's king of heaven. But maybe some situation Indra cannot deal with it. It's too powerful, too extraordinary situation. Then in very extreme cases, the devatas approach Brahma. Because Brahma is in charge of the universe. In some situation, even too much for Lord Brahma. Because all these demons like Kams, these are all like either associates of Bhagavan who've been cursed like Jai Vijay, or some demons who had been cursed by rishis with some extraordinary, no one could kill them. They'd been cursed by Durvasa or Agastya Rishi or some curse of the rishis, no one, ordinary person could not kill them, even Brahma or Shiva could not take their life. So in very serious situation, they're time to go to the High Court. And who is the High Court? That is Lord Vishnu. Because he maintained millions of universes. In the form of Sankarshan, he's there in the form of Mahavishnu. He's the super soul of the entire creation. Then this Mahavishnu enters into each universe in the form of Garbhodakshay Vishnu. That is Aniruddha. Aniruddha is the super soul of each universe. And then again he expands as Pradyumna, is the soul of each universe. Then Aniruddha is the soul of each heart, each soul. The super soul of every living entity. So therefore, Garbhodakshay Vishnu is in charge of the universe. So all the demigods, Brahma, Shiva, Indra, everyone, sun god, moon god, the earth planet, everyone approached the planet of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu had his Vaikuntha in the material world that is called Prapanchik Vaikuntha, some called Rampriya Vaikuntha. There Lord Vishnu lives there, on the ocean of milk. And we hear there's 7 oceans. We cannot see now because of Kali Yuga, but there's the ocean of milk, which is the largest one, the ocean of yogurt, ocean of sugarcane juice, ocean of ghee, freshwater ocean, saltwater ocean, and ocean of wine. All Russians go there. So the last ocean is the ocean of milk. There Vishnu resides on one island. That island is called Svetadvip. Svetadvip is white island, because everywhere is surrounded by milk. So ordinary demigods have no qualification to go there, because that is the place of pure sattva, Visuddha sattva. Therefore, all demigods on the bank of the ocean, they crowded behind their guru, Lord Brahma. And Brahma offered prayers on behalf of the demigods, especially on behalf of the earth planet. Please make some solution. So Lord Vishnu spoke in the heart of Lord Brahma. Brahma is known as Adikavi. And his instructions then went to all the demigods. All demigods, Gurudev would say, don't worry, soon, my Prabhu. Means Vishnu indicating not only I will come, but my Lord, the source of all incarnations, he will come. Therefore, many places Krishna is called incarnation of Vishnu. We cannot say this is wrong also. Many people say Vishnu is an incarnation of Krishna. But we cannot say this is completely wrong also. Because when Bhagavan Ramchandra, for example, or Krishna Chandra, when they come to this world, they come through the agency of Vishnu. Just like we go to the shop and buy milk. Actually, the milk does not come from the shop, the milk comes from the cows, which are 100 or 200 miles away. But the milk comes to us through the agency of the supermarket or the shop. So Bhagavan Krishna, he comes through the agency of Vishnu when he takes any form in this world. So if someone says Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu, we cannot say that it's fully wrong. Of course, in Tattva may be more deep understanding, but who knows that? Only Gaudiya Vaishnavas are privy to that information. So Krishna, before appearing, then he has to send the devotees. How can Krishna appear where there's no Govardhan, where there's no Yamuna, where there's no Nanda Baba Yasoda, where there's no gopis and gopis? So Krishna ordered Yogamaya. Aham prakasha sarvasya Yogamaya samanvrita. Because without Yogamaya's mercy, Krishna never revealed. So that Golok Vrindavan and this Vrindavan is the same. There's no difference between them. Out of foolishness, we think this is one place, that's another place. The Jiva Goswami and Brahma Samhita said there's only difference in name. There it's called Golok and here it's called Gokul. But actually they're one tattva. But Yogamaya and Krishna, Yogamaya means Krishna is always here but he cannot be seen without Yogamaya's desire. So we say Prakat, Aprakat. Always there but Prakat. Sometimes manifest by influence of Yogamaya. So Krishna ordered Yogamaya. Without her there can be no Lila. She is the Lila Shakti. So go be Alankrita. Oh Devi, you go to Vrindavan and you decorate Vrindavan with all gopis and gopis, cows. Also all demigods should appear in the Yadu dynasty to get ready for my seva. So all Yogamaya ordered all. Yes, it shall be so. And also, Sankarshan had already appeared. We heard of all this, we hear in Baladev Purnima. So Yogamaya arranged all this, the appearance of Sankarshan and the womb of Devaki, all these things. So, this is Vikatadam. So already, Devaki and Vasudeva, the eternal mother and father of Krishna, they had worshipped Krishna with a desire for a son. So this is like a bit like a... Anyway, so they worshipped Krishna as a son. For a long time they performed austerities. And when Krishna appeared before them, they said, we want a son like you, we want a son like you, we want a son like you. And Krishna said, but no one can be like me. No one can be equal to me. How can anyone be the same as me? So it's impossible. No one can have a son like me, so I will become your son. So because they asked 3 times, then Bhagavan appeared as their son in 3 different incarnations. But Devaki and Vasudeva did not pray for prema for Krishna in the mood of Vatsalya. They only prayed Krishna will be our son, but that mood, Krishna is my son, that mood they could not get, that mood is only in Vrindavan. So, how Krishna appeared very wonderfully. We should not think that Krishna is caused by any meeting of man and woman like in this world. Because Krishna is the cause of all causes, he has no cause. So what is the cause of Krishna first appearing in the mind of Vasudeva? That was Krishna's own desire. So Krishna first appeared in the heart of the mind and heart of Vasudeva. Then Vasudeva, by giving mantra to Devaki, Krishna transferred himself to the womb of his mother. So Kamsa already knew that the 8th son of Devaki would be the cause of his death. We heard all this at the time when Kamsa was marrying his cousin's sister Devaki to Anantundubi Vasudeva. Then Kamsa was so happy he was personally driving the chariot. This is a very low position to drive a chariot. Krishna, out of affection, did for Arjuna. So Kamsa, out of too much affection for Devaki, also drove the chariot. So in the middle of this big wedding celebration, then voice came, you fool Kamsa, you don't know the 8th son of Devaki is the cause of your death. So Kamsa really became afraid. He took his one hand, he took the hair of Devaki. On the other hand, he took his sword and went to take the life of Devaki. Then Vasudeva, when he heard the voice, he became very ecstatic. Oh, Krishna will be my son. He became very happy. The next minute, seeing Kamsa's mood, and he thought, what to do? So according to time, place, circumstance, then Vasudeva tried to change the mind of Kamsa. Oh, Kamsa Maharaj, you are a great personality. Hey, isko band karna. Close the door. Isko band karna. Because Devaki will not kill you. Eighth son will kill you. So many ways. We do not have time here tonight. But big lecture Vasudeva gave to Kamsa Maharaj. Why be afraid of death? Death is born along with his body. And death is what? The death is simply a chance to attain a new body. Sometimes we fear death, but death is just a promotion. If you do good, if you do good stuff, it's a promotion. Like when we get new cloth, we feel happy. No one feels depressed when we get new cloth. So the time of death, the soul just transfers to another body, like a caterpillar transfers from one cabbage leaf to the next. This is natural. And you are born in a great dynasty. In many ways, Vasudeva tried to change the mind of Kamsa, but finally nothing would work. So Vasudeva said, eighth son will not kill you. You have nothing to fear from this child. I promise, each child, when my child is born, I will give him to you. But Vasudeva broke his promise. Even though he was very truthful, this promise he not kept. He was too much rash towards Krishna. Kamsa, knowing that Vasudeva was supremely truthful, that he became satisfied with Vasudeva's behavior. But just to be sure, he locked Vasudeva and Devaki in the jail. And today that's where we went, right? This jail of Kamsa Maharaj. The first child was born, his name was Kritiman. So Vasudeva, being truthful to his word, he gave this child to Kamsa. When Kamsa saw his little nephew, his heart melted. Oh yes, no need to kill him. So he returned the child back to Vasudeva and Devaki. Then all demigods became too much afraid. If Kamsa becomes so much favorable to Vasudeva and Devaki, so much truthful, then how could Bhagavan kill him? So Narad Muni came to change the mind of Kamsa. Maharaj says in his own charming way, when Narad Muni came, then Kamsa, oh welcome Gurudev, welcome. Yes, welcome after, now I'm very hungry, give some breakfast. Gurudev, what would you like? So in Mathura, this sweet petta is very famous. Give me 8 pieces of petta. So Kamsa brought a plate with 8 pieces. Then Narad Muni said, give me the 8th one. How do I know which one's the 8th one? It depends where you start counting from. Right, you start from this one, then this one becomes the 8th. You start from this one becomes the 8th. Which one is the 8th piece? I don't know. Then Narad Muni said, which one is the 8th son? And how you're so sure also? Also, these old demigods, all these yadus who are surrounding you, these old demigods come to kill you. In your last life, you don't know you were the demon Kaldevi who was killed by Vishnu. This same Vishnu is coming as the 8th son, and these are all devotees of Vishnu. Then comes, what should I do? Narad Muni not said what to do, but you do what you think is good. So Kamsa immediately killed that first child, second child, third child, fourth child, one after another he killed. Then want some brahmachari to speak, maybe Chidunananda? Get ready to speak something. So in this way, this 7th child of Devaki was lost from the womb, but this was Yogamaya transferring her to the womb of Rohini in Braj. Then the 8th child appeared. And when he appeared first in a huge form. Sankha Chakra Gadapadma, with club, like we heard today at Maharaj was saying. There's the club, Sudarshan Chakra, lotus, and conch. Chua for the devotees, the conch and the lotus for the devotee, and the club and the Sudarshan Chakra for the demons. So this Vishnu is ornamented with so much gold and wonderful silk cloth, so much opulence. Vishnu, the Lord of millions of universes. So Devaki and Vasudeva felt so much Aishwarya, but also Mathura. No? Mathura is not like Vaikuntha, or not even like Dwarka. Mathura have so much Madhurya also. Not like Braj, but not like Dwarka or Vaikuntha. It's like in the middle. So in the same way, the prayers of Devaki and Vasudeva, Aishwarya is there, but sweetness is there, Madhurya is also there. Oh yes, very good. We know you will kill Kamsa, but Kamsa is after you, he is very powerful. We have to protect you, we have to hide you. So there's, Vatsalya is there. Not like Nanda and Yasoda, but Vatsalya is there also, Prema is there. Oh please hide yourself so we can save you. So their prayers are like that. So Krishna took this little form, baby Krishna. He drank the milk, breast milk of Devaki. Then Vasudeva transferred him. So I'm sure Maharaj will probably speak about the dead god of Stuti. Before Bhagavan appeared, the demigods like Narad, all the demigods, especially Narad, also Vyas, Devala, all the eternal associates, Garuda, all offered womb prayers, not to even Krishna, not to Devaki, but the womb which carried Krishna. What carries Krishna, that is also unlimited because it can hold Krishna, the Dham. So the demigods offered wonderful prayers. Satyavatam, Satyaparam cha Satyam, Satyasya Yonini Hitam cha Satyam. Again and again, you are the truth, you are the truth. Bhagavan's appearance is not Mayic, not eternal. His form and lila is also not Mayic. This is also Satya. So you are Satya Bratam. The demigods encouraging. Oh, you will kill Vishnu, you will kill Kamsa, you promise, don't forget your promise. Then also wonderful tattva, they pray. You are the one tattva, you are the root of Prakriti. From you come two fruits. This material world have two fruits, happiness and distress. This, like a tree, has three roots, Sattva, Raja and Tama. These fruits have four tastes, Dharma, Artha, Karma and Moksha. This body is made of five senses, like that. 6 changes of the body, birth, illusion, hunger, thirst, old age and death, the 6 transformations. 7, what is 7? 7 dhatus, like 7 layers of bark. This body is made of what? Skin, fat, meat, bone. Inside the bone is maru and oja. These are the 7 dhatus. 8 is what? The 8 material elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, false ego. 9 holes. This body has 9 holes and 10 life airs. In this way the demigods offer wonderful prayers. And we'll hear more about that from the Vaishnavas. Go Premanandi Hari Hari. Five minutes. No, everyone have to do it.
Awesome. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sadhguru Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram. First of all, I offer my veces en los Hospital Masters Vrindavan So today we went to the Janmastan of Rajendra Nandan Sri Krishna, actually Sri Krishna. And Buddha there explained that actually Krishna, in the body of Krishna there are all avatars. Satyavasa avatar, Purush avatar, and Lila avatar. All kinds of avatars are in the body of Krishna. All reside in the body of Krishna. So, Gurudev was explaining, he was saying, Vrindavan Pariyaja Mam Ekam Padam Ekam Nagachati. Vrindavan Pariyaja Padam Ekam. Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. So, he was revealing the secret of how Krishna lived. So, Vasudeva Krishna took birth in Mathura. He manifested his 4 arms. And after that, the doors were open, everyone fell asleep, and Vasudeva took Vasudeva Krishna up to Gokul. At that time, Yashoda may have given birth as well to Krishna, to Yashoda Nanda Krishna, and to Yavamaya. So at that time, because this sloka says Krishna never leaves Vrindavan, Vasudeva came, and this Vasudeva Krishna went into Brajendra Nandan Sri Krishna. Yes. So this is actually the tattva of the birth of Krishna. Actually, this no one knew this. Only Brahma and a few rishis knew about this tattva. Actually, what happened? Because this is the truth. Krishna never lives in Vrindavan. So how can, for example, the mistake is that people think that Brajendra Nandan Krishna would merge into the body of Vasudeva Krishna, but this is not the truth. Truth is the opposite. Vasudeva Krishna merges into Nandan Krishna. That's the real tattva. Buddha was explaining like this. Because Krishna never lives in Vrindavan, so it's Vasudeva Krishna who comes from out of Vrindavan to Gokul. No? So we saw as well, just like keep it simple, so we saw as well how beautiful, but the political and social context in which all this is happening, especially since the last 1,000 years, you know, when all the Muslims, Moguls are taking over India and they're destroying so many temples and deities and killing so many devotees. This is actually going on in all over India. And this is we saw the evidence, you know, how they destroyed Krishna's birthplace, but not only here, but in Varanasi, in so many places, in thousands and thousands of temples they did destroy. And like Maharaj was explaining, you know, it was such a condition that, like Aurangzeb, for example, he was so strong, so adamant, that he was converting all Hindus into Muslims by sword. You know? By sword. He was imposing like Islamic law, the Sharia, into everyone. Like they would impose taxes into non-Muslims, people, taxes in commerce, in business for those who are non-Muslim. So there was such a segregation that actually so much people had to convert to Islam, because otherwise they would just die by starvation. That was the situation. Aurangzeb was so cruel. So therefore, that's why in India there are so many Muslims, but they never came out from India. They actually were Hindus converted. Otherwise, they would have died. That was the Muslim horrors of what they did in India. So we see, you know, actually we see so many examples, you know, like Rup and Sanatan. They were working for Hussein Shah, which was a Muslim governor, and they had to take their culture and so many things, Sugudi Roy, so many things, and as well, I have to say, okay, one child, but the rest of was new, but when I'm thought it was just, I don't want to take time.
वंदे गुरुं भगवन् भक्तवृन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणद्वयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं वृन्दावनमनोहरम् श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 सर्वाग्रे मध्य गुरुपाद पद्म नितला पृष्ठों विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सत्सिद्ध भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोसाई महाराज नितला पृष्ठों विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज तथा समस्त रूपानुगुरु वर्गों के चरणों में अनंत कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम करते हुए की कृपा की प्रार्थना करते हैं। उपस्थित समस्त वैष्णव जनमात के जन सभी के प्रति यथा जो दंडवत। आज हम लोग श्री मथुरा में कृष्ण जन्म स्थान दर्शन किए। मथुरा भगवान नित्यम जत्र सन्निहितो हरे। मथुरा वह स्थान है जहां पर नित्य कृष्ण अवस्थान करते। आज भी जो भक्त अधिकारी भक्त हैं वो दर्शन करते हैं, इसलिए नित्यम सन्निहितो है। भगवान धाम को छोड़ करके कहीं नहीं जाते अपने स्थान पर। हाँ, अभी लीला प्रकट नहीं है, प्रकट है, लेकिन लीला आज भी है। आज भी रास होती है, आज भी ठाकुर जी सेवा विराजते हैं, राधा जी के चरणों में पलटते हैं, क्योंकि भक्ति एक ऐसी वस्तु है कि सब अवस्था में वो अवस्थान करता है। ये ज्ञान योग की तरह नहीं है। ज्ञान तो साधन में रहता है, लेकिन जब ब्रह्म साजुज हो जाता है, योग में जब ऐश्वर्य साजुज हो जाता है, तो साधन सब खत्म। फिर जन्म नियम प्राणायाम करता है, कुछ नहीं रहता, बस एकाकार हो गए, खत्म। लेकिन भक्ति एक आम की तरह समझने के लिए, आम कच्चा हो या पक्का हो, हर अवस्था में उसका स्वादन है। कच्चा में उसका भी बहुत अचार बना लो, सब्जी में डाल दो, चटनी बना लो, साधन अवस्था में इसका स्वाद है। और पक जाए, सिद्धि हो जाए, ठाकुर जी के चरणों में पहुंच जाए, तो फिर क्या कहना। फिर तो जहाँ आधा आम पानी से परेशानी होती थी, मुंह टेढ़ा होता, तो वहां 4 आम मारो आके पक। तो भक्ति सब समय इसकी है, और भगवान का विभाव भक्ति में होता है। भगवान स्पष्ट करे, दूसरे साधन मुझको पूर्ण रूप से प्राप्त नहीं कर सकता। भक्तया मां अभिजाना, मैं जैसा हूं, जितना हूं, जैसे हूं, तत्व और जानने के बाद तो मेरे सेवा में आ जाते। भक्ति को जगत में स्थापित करने वाले भक्त होते, क्योंकि भक्त से भक्ति प्रकट होती। भक्तया संजतया भक्त, भक्ति को भागवत भक्त संगे न परिजाय। और भक्तों में भगवान के बहुत प्रकार हैं, उसमें 4 तो प्रमुख है, दास, सख्य, वात्सल और मध्य। वात्सल भाव वाले भगवान को बालक रूप में यहां पर प्रकट करा, जिससे दूसरे माताएं भी कृष्ण को लड्डू गोपाल की तरफ अपने पुत्र की तरह सेवा कर सके, क्योंकि वास्तव में आत्मा का संबंध केवल कृष्ण से है। सच कहा जाए तो कृष्ण हमारे माता पिता, सखा, पुत्र, पति, प्रभु, जो कुछ है कृष्ण है। जब कृष्ण को छोड़ करके दूसरे को अपना माँ बाप दुनियादारी मानते हैं, सखा मानते पति पुत्र, एक प्रकार का व्यभिचार है। इसलिए उद्धव जी ने गाली दिया कि जो कृष्ण को पति या पुत्र नहीं मानते, उनका इन गोपियों के साथ ब्रजवासियों का क्या तुलना है? कहाँ है ब्रज के भाव वाले और कहाँ संसारी लोग जो भगवान का भजन नहीं करके उसका जीवन दिखता है। इसलिए भगवान के जो निश्चित परिकर है उस धाम में आते हैं कृपा करके। भगवान के जब बहुत करुणा होती है तो सबको भेजते हैं यहाँ पर इस भाव को रस को प्रचार करने। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु जीवे दया करी, स्व पार्षद सुय धाम सह अवतरी। भगवान पर कोई जोर नहीं चला सकता कि आपको ऐसा करना पड़े, तो भगवान, लेकिन वो कृपा दयालु है। जितने बड़े हैं उतने छोटे हैं। वो हम पर कृपा करने के लिए अपने स्थान से हम उतर जाते हैं। जैसे कोई कुआं में पड़ा हो, रस्सी भी डाल दिया लेकिन वो पकड़ नहीं पा रहा, तो कोई दयालु व्यक्ति उतार करके रस्सी को बांध देता है कुआं में। और कृष्ण ऐसे उतार करके अपने संबंध रूपी रस्सी हमको बांध देते, संबंध बदलाते हैं। लेकिन भगवान यहां उतरेंगे कैसे? क्योंकि तो विशुद्ध सत्व में और संसार रजोगुण तमोगुण से व्याप्त है। इसलिए अपना स्थान अपना परिकर बुलाते हैं। ये मथुरा वृंदावन जब इस पृथ्वी पर है, लेकिन पृथ्वी से अलग है, स्वतंत्र है। ये माइक नहीं है, सच्चिदानंद। कृष्ण के माता पिता सब सच्चिदानंद है। कृष्ण के अपना विग्रह, आप उनके समान है, वो मान मंत्र से बने नहीं, दिव्य। वहां पर भगवान का आविर्भाव होता है, क्योंकि अपने स्वशक्ति के द्वारा प्रकाशित होता है, स्व प्रकाशित कर सकते। इसलिए भगवान के स्वरूप के बारे में कहा गया सत्वम विशुद्धम वसुदेव संगीतम। वसुदेव कौन है? वसुदेव जो कृष्ण के पिता विशुद्ध सत्व है, और विशुद्ध सत्व में वासुदेव भगवान प्रकट हुए। इसलिए कृष्ण हमारे गर्भ में क्यों नहीं आते? क्योंकि हम विशुद्ध सत्व नहीं है। हमारा शरीर में मन मूत्र भरा हुआ है। अगर इन निश्चित परिकरों का संग करेंगे तो उनके जैसा स्वरूप मिल जाएगा। जैसे कोई पारसमणि लोहा को छूता है तो सोना बना देता है, तो कृष्ण ऐसे चैतन्य मणि, उनके भक्त से चिंतामणि, जिनको छुएंगे और जो भाव से उनको स्पर्श होगा, जो भाव से उनको संग करेंगे, वो ऐसा बन जाएगा। ये सब आप लोगों ने देखा, गया मथुरा, जब कृष्ण विशुद्ध सत्य देवती जी के गर्भ में आ गए तो देवता लोग सब, जैसे पता चले कि भगवान इस मंदिर में स्थापित हो गए, उनकी प्रतिष्ठा हो गई, तो भक्त लोग मंगला आरती, संध्या आरती ये सब करने आते हैं। भगवान कहाँ से, गोलोक वृंदावन से चल के यहाँ आए, हमारे इस स्थान पर आए, हम पर कृपा करने के लिए आए। यहाँ के जो भी बड़े बड़े अधिकारी थे सब अपने अधिकार क्षेत्र से उतर करके यहाँ चले आए। काम धाम तो लगा रहता है, लेकिन अभी प्रभु का थोड़ा स्वागत करो, आरती करो, स्तुति करो। सारा साल तो पड़े ही रहते माया में, कभी महीना 15 दिन को निकाल लो भगवान की सेवा में दर्शन में, तो सब देवता लोग आपकी स्तुति करें। सबसे पहले ब्रह्मा जी चले, क्योंकि बड़ों का अनुगत में भजन करेंगे तो सिद्धि होगा। स्वतंत्र भजन नहीं है, अनुगत में। यदि अच्युतांग्रिम भज तो अनुगृत है। भगवान का भजन करो लेकिन अनुगत, जैसे रूप सनातन सबकी अनुगत में, गुरु जी का अनुगत में, तो ब्रह्मा शिव जी का अनुगत में देवता लोग आए और खूब सुंदर स्तुति हुई। आरती का समय हो रहा है, इसलिए बहुत बड़े बड़े भाव है, बाद में कुछ सुनेंगे क्योंकि समय की अपनी सीमा है। और माता देवकी से बोले कि आप डरिए मत, क्योंकि जब देवता लोग आके कुछ बोलते तो देवकी जी उठ जाती, जग जाती थी। कौन है जो कुछ बोल रहे हैं, कुछ बुदा रहे हैं? देवता लोग, माँ आप घबराइए मत, कंस कुछ नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि आपके गर्भ में जदुकुल का रक्षक कृष्ण आए, कंस मरने वाला। आपके गर्भ में प्रभु आए हैं, जिनके चरणों का आश्रय लेकर सब पार कर जाते हैं। एक ही साधन, एक साधने से सब सर जाता है, भगवान की भक्ति। वही भगवान आए। ऐसे तो कई बार आ चुके हैं, लेकिन इस बार उनका माधुर्य जी तो बहुत लीला करेंगे। कच्छप, राम, नृसिंह, वामन आदि रूप में भी आए, वहां भी लीला के, लेकिन ऐसी मधुर लीला, ये नाचना, छाछ पर, थोड़ा माखन पर, उखड़ से बंध जाना, ग्वालों के बीच में खेलना, कंधे पर चढ़ना, नदी में कूद जाना, किसी को पैर पकड़ के खींच देना, गोपी से भिड़ जाना, गाली गलौज करना, बहुत लीला का चित्र है। इसलिए मैं आपको और आपको बालक को प्रणाम करता हूं। ये माधुर्य केवल संबंध के द्वारा भक्तों को प्राप्त होता है। ज्ञानी योगी अभिमान करते मैं मुक्त हूं, किंतु बिना भक्ति मुक्ति नहीं है। सीधे सीधे सूखा कोई मुक्त हो भी गया तो बहुत दिन तक रहता नहीं वहां उस स्थान में। शंकराचार्य पाद कहते मुक्ता की जो मुक्त वो भी शरीर धारण करके भगवान का भजन करते, क्योंकि आपको यदि ये घर में बंद कर दिया जाए और कहा जाए आप मुक्त हैं, कोई आपके ऊपर दायित्व नहीं, तो 2 घंटा बाद कहेंगे बाहर करो। मुक्त हूं लेकिन रस तो नहीं मिल रहा है, अकेले पढ़ा पढ़ा क्या करूंगा। तो मुक्ति ऐसे कोई काट पत्थर की तरह पड़े रहो और भक्ति भक्तों के साथ नाचो, कीर्तन करो, अपने संबंध से भगवान से प्रेम करो। मैया का संबंध से कान मिला दो, सखाओं जैसा भाव है तो कंधे पर चढ़ जाओ, और गोपियों जैसा है तो गाली गलौज दो, रंग गुलाल लगाओ, और बहुत प्रकार के वाद विवाद जो भक्ति के द्वारा, संबंध के द्वारा। इसलिए मुक्त मानते लेकिन मुक्त नहीं, और भक्त सबसे मुक्त है, स्वतंत्र है। वो अपने संबंध अनुसार भगवान के साथ सब समय ऐसा व्यवहार करते हैं। जब ज्ञानी जोगी देखते हैं तो भी ज्ञान योग पर लात मार करके भक्त होना चाहते हैं, और कभी भाग से कोई भक्तों को संग मिल गए तो भक्त हो जाते हैं। चैतन्य महाप्रभु कितने ज्ञानी जोगी कर्मी के जैन चरवाक सबको हरे कृष्ण में डुबा दिए, निर्विशेष सुनवा दिए सारे पश्चात देश। जबकि वहां पर भगवान को मानते हैं, मैं ईश्वर का संतान हूं, लेकिन शुद्ध संबंध वो ठीक से नहीं जानते। जबकि बाइबल में जिसने बोले कि हम सब भगवान के पुत्र हैं, वो हमारे प्रभु, लेकिन ऐसा सेवा की वृत्ति वहां नहीं है, केवल संबंध का गंध है, उसका विकास नहीं। क्योंकि संबंध का विकास श्रीमद् भागवत में जब भागवत सुनेंगे पढ़ेंगे चैतन्य चरितामृत, तब संबंध पूरा खिल करके प्रकट हो जाएगा, आएगा कैसे उस संबंध से उनकी सेवा होती है। चैतन्य महाप्रभु जी ने सिखाए, वो सनातन को ऐसा ज्ञान दिए जो बाद में उन्होंने पूरा विश्व में गुरु जी के माध्यम से प्रचार किया। अगर शुद्ध भक्ति करना है तो चैतन्य चरितामृत श्रीमद् भागवत जरूर जो गौड़ियों के द्वारा प्रकाशित उनको पढ़िए, तब जाकर भक्ति शुद्ध भक्ति हो। एक केवल भक्ति रह जाएगा और समझ में आएगा भक्ति कर रहे हैं, ज्ञान कर रहे हैं, योग कर रहे हैं, कर्म कर रहे हैं। क्योंकि समझ जब आता है तभी व्यक्ति शुद्ध भाव को पकड़ सकता है, और जहाँ खिचड़ी पक जाती है वहां पर खुद ही पता नहीं क्या कर सकता। सूक्ष्म विचार है, तत्व है। बहुत समय साधु संग रहने से सब समझना, ये सब भागवत में प्रकट हुआ। आज विशेष शुभ दिन है का जन्मभूमि का दर्शन किया, और भगवान का जन्मभूमि। साधारण व्यक्ति का भी जन्मभूमि बड़ा प्रिय होता है, और भगवान का जन्म मथुरा वृंदावन गोकुल, यहाँ तो देवता लोग भी ललचाते हैं। इस भूमि को सब प्रणाम करें। क्योंकि भगवान की हम संतान हैं, इसलिए उनके वस्तु पर हमारा अधिकार है। जैसे पिता के वस्तु पर पुत्र का अधिकार होता है, तो उनका जन्मभूमि, उनका स्थान, उनका घर मेरा घर है। मैं उनको भूल करके दूर भाग गया, भटक गया, इसलिए उनका घर को अपना घर न मान के हमने अपना अलग घर बना लिया। और कोई भी माँ बाप से दूर होकर के सुखी नहीं होता, क्योंकि आत्मा की प्रसन्नता नहीं होगी। इसलिए अपने घर में लौटो। जो हमारा शाश्वत स्थान है वो वृंदावन धाम, जहां पर जाने के बाद फिर माया में लौटना नहीं होता। जम प्राप्त न निर्वर्तनते तद धाम परमम। बाकी तो सब जगह घूमना। आज हम वृंदावन में आए, मथुरा धाम में आए, ब्रज धाम में आए, अब यहाँ से लौटना नहीं। अगर शरीर चला ही जाए तो मन को तो ही रख देना, बुद्धि को ही रख देना, सोच को ही रख देना, वो भी ब्रजवास है। और मन बुद्धि शरीर सब एक साथ है तो फिर क्या करना। लेकिन अगर शरीर चला भी जाए तो कोई बात नहीं, मन से ही ब्रजवास करो। भगवान कहते मन माना होगा हमारे भक्तों मत जाति माम नमस्ते। बोलो मथुरा धाम की जय, श्री देवकी नंदन श्री कृष्ण की जय, जसोदा नंदन श्री कृष्ण की जय। जय जय श्री राधे निताई गौर हरि। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा गौर प्रेमानंदे